Hey guys, where do I start? Where do I start? So Mother's Day weekend, my daughter decided she wanted to go back to Myrtle Beach. So we decided we would pack up the car and we love road trips. So we decided to meet our family in Myrtle Beach. So we end up running into Bucky's, but that's a whole nother video. I did a video on that, but we had to run to Walmart once we got to Myrtle Beach because we wanted to make breakfast for Saturday and Sunday for the family. So we got to Myrtle Beach and the first thing we hit was Walmart after Bucky's, and we stocked up so we can get some breakfast food for the room. And every Walmart is the same, but it was just so funny being in Walmart in Myrtle Beach because that's something we never do. We normally get up early, we eat at the resort, whichever resort we stay at. But since we have family for the weekend, I wanted to just make my mom a little more comfortable and just get up and make breakfast on Saturday and Sunday because I know how my sister drive. They were going to take all day, so they weren't going to be there till Friday evening. So anyway, this is the Crown Reef Resort that we decided to stay at. And I'm definitely going to give a review on this resort. I'm giving this resort a 2-star because they did not tell the truth. So that's again a whole nother story. So this was the Crown Reef Resort in Myrtle Beach that we stayed at. And me and my daughter got there first. As usual, we the first one in the family to get there. We usually arrive a couple hours on time so we can go like down to the boardwalk, get some food. This is us checking into the concierge. We had to go over and check in. And at Crown Reef Resort, you have to check in across the street from the resort. It's not all together. You have to go across the street and check in. And then once you check in, you have to get in your car and drive back across the street to the resort to park and then check into your room. So this is the inside of the Crown Reef Resort where the checkout area was and the concierge area. Checking in, we met some nice people. They were very polite. They were very fast. They were very efficient. I really enjoyed the customer service. It was very pleasant. It was easy. The people were nice. And we had a young lady. It was just really funny. The person that we ended up checking in with, and I guess she was around my daughter's age, but I know she was like her mom is a trip. But we had really funny conversations. But again, it was an easy check-in. And once we got our keys and went up to our room, we walked over. We got in our vehicles and rode over across the street to our room. And we had to check on our family and see if everybody else was there. By the time we checked in, they were still on the way, but we got in our room and wanted to get situated. So um, that's what we did. So once we were able to get into the room and get all of our things in, we started to put everything away and get our groceries and everything situated. And I don't know why I have such a long video of the hallway, so please excuse me with that. So yeah, once we got into the elevators, everything seemed to be very clean and nice. And I love the colorings on the wall inside the elevator. It looks really fresh. We got into the room. The room was like, to me, again, I would give it like a 2-star. It was not rated the way it was online. This is our first time staying here in this room. And at these resorts, I've never stayed on this side of town anyway, in Myrtle Beach. So it was really different. So, I had to get my Lysol. I had to get my disinfecting spray. I sprayed those beds. I sprayed the bathroom. I cleaned the stove. I cleaned the refrigerator. I cleaned every knob in there. I pulled back the sheet, sprayed everything. Then we went downstairs. I got off the elevator. I didn't know who my sister was, and she was like, "What?" So we were laughing about that. And then my mother was like, "What is going on?" Because we were vlogging, and there's my nephew Journey. He's so cute. So my sister was still in the room, and we're trying to say, hurry up, let's go down to the beach. And my mom was like, "What is going on?" Right? So it was we had a lot of fun. So we decided to, just greet everybody. Hey, we made it here. We just happy we all got a chance to make it there. We were all safe. So as you see, my daughter, we went back up to the room. We got ourselves changed, and we was like, listen, we going down to the beach. We don't got time for this. That's my little road dog right there. So she like, Mom, let's go on the beach. We'll catch up with them later. So we went out and we got on the beach. And it was really windy for Myrtle Beach this year, and it was cooler than it normally is. That says something about the ozone layer. But when I tell you, it has never been this cool in May for Mother's Day, because me and my daughter, we often come here to Myrtle Beach, and this is probably one of the last trips we're going to make to Myrtle Beach because it's getting kind of old, and we want to do something else. So Anyway, this is the new part of the resort that we were checking out because we just wanted to see that area. So we went down and we got in the jacuzzi. The jacuzzi was very, very hot. It was heated. So as you can see, my daughter was having a nice conversation with her grandmother, just soaking up that time and just, getting into the conversation. And they had a really nice talk. And I love this part. So I had to add this into my video. That's my niece and my nephew. They got on that lazy river and they just had themselves a good time. That's Journey and that's Fonnie. They had a good time. So while we were talking, they did that. I convinced my mom to get into the jacuzzi. And this is something that I just really cherish, these little memories, because I just had a great time sitting, enjoying and talking to her and just enjoying the day. So we decided to walk out and go on to the beach and just put our feet in the sand and, just thank God for the fact that it is Mother's Day weekend and we can all be together and just get out there before the sun really went down. So we got a chance to get out here on the sand and just look at the view. It was just so beautiful. It was just amazing because, times like these, you just want to cherish. And that's my niece. She just had her a good time picking up all the seashells that she could find, honey. She had her a ball. And I just wanted to get out there again, like I said, and just enjoy the weather and make sure that I had a great Friday night to start of my weekend. And that's how it went on Friday night. So as you can see, the waves were crashing and it just was a wonderful, relaxing time. And my Mother's Day weekend, I couldn't ask for a better Mother's Day weekend. Even with the weather, it was windy. And Friday was actually one of the cooler days there. It still turned out to be a really nice Mother's Day weekend. So with that being said, we started to turn up. We had a great time. So we went out later on at night. I didn't get too many pictures here, but this is at night. That's the resort we stayed in, Crown Reef. Me and my sister and my daughter, we went to go get some drinks and we went to a off-site restaurant and it was really nice. The vibes were nice. And this was us on our way home. I forgot to take pictures of that part, but this is us on our way back to the resort so we could relax and get up the next morning and just start our day out early. So as you can see, it's really, really nice. This is me. I was in that kitchen early in the morning. I did everything. And that's the apron that my mom had bought me for my birthday. So I had to throw that on. So I had the sausage, the bacon. I don't eat a lot of bacon, so I just wanted to make sure everybody had different things. So pancakes, grits, eggs, sausage, everything was really, really nice. And, everybody just had a great Saturday morning having having brunch because by that time, it's about 10 o'clock. Just sitting and then just watching everybody get ready and go out to the beach. And it was really nice. So Saturday turned out to be a lot warmer than Friday. And after we got done, I made mimosas. After we got done, everybody went to change so we can just go back downstairs and go out and enjoy this beautiful day. As you can see, this is T-Watt from the concierge area. He had us cracking up. Do you hear me? I was rolling. This boy I don't know. I don't know where he's from. But when I tell you, he had us crying, laughing. We were on the golf cart trying to make it back over to the facility. He's like, "Oh no, I'm getting on here with y'all." And when I tell you, everybody on this cart was cracking up. You should have just heard it. I can't play the audio, but he had us rolling. So, I appreciate that. It made the cruise a lot personable. The cruise, here I go. I must want to go on a cruise. But it made the trip a lot more personable because they were so friendly at the Crown Reef. I do like that part. They were funny and they were kind. So they took us on a tour. They wanted us to see the other side of Crown Reef. So listen to what I'm saying, you guys. Crown Reef will no longer be Crown Reef. They are selling them. They're turning them into condos. They already started one phase of Crown Reef. So they asked if you wanted to do this tour. And they gave out like these voucher things. So, I said, yeah, okay, we'll do that. So we wanted to see it. And the investment was really nice. But, it always comes with some type of gimmick. But the Crown Reef is going to be turning their resorts into new condos that you can invest in. You can either rent them out or you can, buy one for yourself. And I only got a video of the second one we looked at, but the other one was beautiful. The other room, I think it was more like a 2-bedroom. For the last one I got was a single one. And this is how, this is one of the rooms. This is one that they already renovated and turned it into an apartment. And it's running for, I think it was $57,000. and you can rent it out off season. So, oh my gosh, this is we after we left there, me and my daughter decided to go to a gift shop so we can get a beach blanket. And my daughter happened to say, "Mom, what are these?" So I told her, I said, I had to explain to her what they were because they were shot glasses. And look at her face. She was like, no way. So I just had to throw that video in there also. So the gift shop was really nice. It just seemed kind of odd that for Mother's Day, it wasn't a lot of people out, I guess because of the weather, but it got packed. The resort got packed on Saturday night. So after we did that, we met my sister, that's my mother, and the waiter could not believe that this was all my mother's girls. These were all her girls. So he was like, I want to shake your hand. So he was nice too. So it was called a Local Geckos where we were eating. So the guy there just had us, you could see me and my daughter were like, wow. So this is me, my mother, and my two sisters. And my daughter was in the background. And this is just me. My two sisters are 10 years apart and they look like they're twins, but they're not. So that's Ebony and Bianca and my mom. The food came out. I gotta give them a 10 on the food because when I tell you that burger was so good, I had a cheeseburger and fries, and they had these jalapeno honey wings, which were good. My sister said the lemon pepper wings were also good. My mother ordered the loaded nachos. They were beef nachos, and she said they were so good too. The fries were seasoned perfectly, and everybody enjoyed their food. So the next day we got up, we went to the carnival. We took the kids, and it was hilarious. My nephew wanted to get on this ride so bad, and he got on this ride. This is how it ended. This is how he was like, get me off. And that's how, it started before it started. So I did that with me and my daughter also. So also, there was other rides at the park. It was called Broadway at the Beach where we went to. That's one of the better, boardwalk, Broadway boardwalk at the beach. I have to put the description down there below, but that was the name of it. So my daughter was like, let's get on these rides, Mom. I remember back in the day. Now, the flying bobs, they used to call them back in the day. That's the only thing I'm getting on because they don't leave the ground. So my daughter was getting on and he was telling us, he was like, okay, now when it goes to the side, it's going to smash you together, right? So my nephew and my niece were in front of us. It was so nice. I loved having family time. This was so much fun and the kids enjoyed it. There's my two sisters out there, like they didn't want to get on any rides but they taped and they had a good time too. So my mom was sitting over there on the bench, and we strapped on, we got ready to go. And this is how it started. Do y'all see me? I was all cool, like, oh, whatever. My daughter kept saying, Mom, put your phone away because it's going to fly away. I said, no. And look, we got on this ride. When it started, I tell you, it flung me on the side of her. And she was like, Mom, I know you're doing this on purpose because I was smashing her. So that was her fussing at me. And then she couldn't help but to laugh because it kept throwing us to the side. And when I tell you, I had a ball. So that's some random pictures of, my sisters and taking pictures. That's me and my mom. And then when we were leaving, we saw this thing crawling up the wall. I said, oh my gosh, that's King Kong. So it was the Ripley's museum we're supposed to go to. So we decided to go get some ice cream at this place called a Mason ice cream. Crazy Mason's ice cream. I read up on it and I couldn't wait to go here. So my mother had been craving a milkshake. So I said, okay, let's go to Crazy Mason's. So we dipped off and we went to Crazy Mason's. And when I tell you the ice cream was excellent. My mother wanted confetti. I had the crazy confetti, I think cupcake ice cream. And my daughter had this cookie one here. And it was decorated so pretty inside. It was so nice and neat. When I tell you the ice cream was gourmet, it was so delicious. The prices, everything was so reasonable. And I think I devoured this cupcake confetti ice cream. It was actually a big cupcake there. And it was, the other side was like whipped cream or whatever. But anyway, the aesthetics were great. It was so lovely. If you get a chance to go there, you have to visit Crazy Mason's ice cream. Milk Shack. It's called Crazy Mason Milk Shack, I think it is. But I found it online by watching someone else's video and I couldn't wait to go there. So that's what we did. And then once we got the ice cream, our desserts, we decided to go back, get back to the room and, just get ready for another great day. And this was on Sunday. So my mom was like, well, wow, this place was really nice. And, she was just checking out everything. And, it just turned out to be a great day. So that was a good time with her. Getting ice cream. And outside they had where you can play balls with the bean bag. You can play games. And they had the little bean bag and those games. So Once we got back to the room, I had her open up her gifts. So everything I got her, I said, come on, Mom, you got to throw it on so you can see all the things I got her. So she looks nice. I got her the hat, a new bathing suit. She didn't put on the shoes, but she ended up throwing back on her slide. So this is, a couple things I picked out for Mother's Day. We took a nice little walk. And at this age, y'all, I don't even care. I'm 50 years old and I feel like I look great for my age. So, we got a chance to talk and walk. And that's something I never did with my mom before, is like be on the beach with her. So I'm so blessed and thankful for that. So I thank God for giving us the chance to be able to do that and just enjoy our trip. And that's me out there. Yes, ma'am. My 50-year-old self, just enjoying the beach. And me and my sister had to cut up. So that's my sister, Ebony. And my mother was looking at us like, what is going on? She actually got a video of her dancing, but we had a good time. I didn't care who was watching. I just wanted to have a great time and enjoy my life and enjoy every moment you can get with whoever, the people that you love, because tomorrow is not promised. And, we got back. We said, okay, we're going to go upstairs and change and go do some karaoke. But me and my sister ended up going downstairs again to the local gecko and ordering some more food and just sit there and just talk for a minute. Look how beautiful the scenery was. We just had to take this in because, again, if you ever get a chance to just go on vacation with your family and enjoy time together, that's just priceless. So I just wanted to, let you guys know that if you get a chance to do that, just no matter what the weather, what time it is, just enjoy it, because you may never, you never know. It's just, this world is changing so much today. So again, this is the Crown Reef Resort, and this is the local Gecko, the restaurant inside the resort. We just sat here and talked and, had another great time. So that's me. I had to throw in my whole snack shirt. Everybody kept saying they loved my shirt. So it said whole snack, not whole foods. Okay. And that's me and my baby. I always have a great time when I go on vacation with my daughter. So she enjoyed this time. That's me and my sister and my daughter in front of the resort. So these are just a few random pictures. I just wanted to say, the most beautiful way to start and end the day is with a grateful heart. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I thank you for coming back to my channel. And I hope everyone has a blessed or had a blessed and wonderful Mother's Day weekend.